Well, this morning we put in about a half day. We made sure we had some fried fish for the first night. We got Captain Al and went out and caught some nice redfish and a couple drum, and I think Matt's gonna be bringing us some fish tonight, so hopefully it'll be a pretty good fish fry.
Good thing I brought an extra bag of fish from home because...
That was good, that was a positive.
Brought lobster.
What do we got, a front coming in? It's January 1st of the year.
Might make it a little tough tomorrow.
What do you got planned for tomorrow?
We're gonna have breakfast.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Are we under the command of Captain Hardeman?
Yeah, we're
if the wind's not howling, we're gonna go to the hole I've got out there.
this cold weather, maybe some fish will be up in there, huh?
Yeah, you never know with that.
A little bit windy today. See what Captain Hardeman's all about today. I got a cheeseburger. Want a cheeseburger? Dude, they're good. Why are you smishing my cheeseburger, bro? I haven't even got off land and Captain's already wanting to make a sandwich. I mean, come on. How are we supposed to catch fish like this? Well, my weirdo buddy Mahoney says we're filming another show up at Hardeman's at the Chaz. So thinking, oh man, great. Front's coming, wind's gonna be blowing. And not only did they give me another challenge, they said Hardeman was gonna be the captain the first day. So this ought to turn out real well. So what do? He tries to take us off this morning offshore in a flats boat, doing what, 30-mile-per-hour winds, getting wet, camera crew getting wet. I mean, who comes up with this stuff? Mahoney, Flim Flam captain.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to do it. I think we can. Hardeman's been here enough.
Is he the mayor?
The mayor, 18 years.
Yeah, 18
He ought to know a few holes.
We'll see
and if
we
not,
can...
we got a guide on backup. How about that?
Well,
but I don't think we're gonna need them.
Good thing I brought fish from the house. You gotta put us
We're gonna
on.
see what Matt's got today.
I guess we are gonna
You're
see what I
tying your
got.
own knots, you're baiting your own hook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what we planned on doing, the whole idea of the trip is Hardeman had said a few times to us that, you know, he's been here so many years, he could catch fish that we don't need a guide. So we kind of set that up, and of course a week and a half before he was ready to go, no problems, and then all of a sudden, you know, towards, a couple days before the trip, we started doubting whether or not we'd start catching fish or not with Hardeman. That's why we kind of got Al in the on standby for us. But yeah, it seems like it's going to be tough on him. We'll see what Hardeman's got with his 18, 20 years experience.
Alfred, I'm gonna have to give these guys back to you.
We're not really. Hardeman's not the best captain.
I didn't think I'd see anybody up here. Except for maybe Hardeman.
Oh yeah, I think we should go with Captain Alfred. It's been tough.
25-mile-an-hour winds. We got one spot 18 miles away. We couldn't make it.
2 to 3 footers.
The effort's there.
The effort's there, yeah.
We're having fun.
Oh yeah, we're definitely having fun.
We're up here at the Chaz, one of my favorite places to be, with my buddies Jeff Hardeman and Matt Clapp, and of course Al Hammaker had to be there, the captain, for us to produce some fish.
And the day just, couldn't get better until we got off of his boat and onto Al's boat. That's the only time this day could turn, which it will. At least this captain, both of them are from around here. At least he's got us tucked in a little bit. No white caps like Captain Crumbeard. Oh, there he is. He's got the big one. It's a monster. This one's a monster. Hate to tell you. Got a big one. Oh, come on.
Right here,
bro.
It's big.
What'd you have? That was awful dramatic for a stick. Yeah, this morning after I knew all this, Hardeman's gonna be our captain and everything, wind blowing, everything, I'm like, this cannot go well. So Flim Flam immediately started. He's getting the camera crew wet, bouncing my coffee all over the place, stuff all over Mahoney. Mahoney throws my Christmas cup from my dead grandmother out into the drink. I mean, what kind of stuff is this? This is full flim flam?
Weather's pretty tough, but I have confidence.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
have confidence there's lobster tail and steak back at the house.
Have some swordfish, lobster tails, have some steaks. Hardeman snagged like always.
Snag boy yesterday. Every time we moved, he was
Uh-oh, what do
gone.
we get?
Oh, it must be time to go.
Oh,
Hardeman's
yeah.
hung.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yesterday I didn't break off once.
How many times you get
Got
snagged?
out every time I cast.
Every time I cast. Big Al coming through.
Hey, hand me a rod holder, would you?
Cap. Black drum.
When you hang around flim flam and it gets done to you, it kind of rubs off on you. And even today, you know, it's been almost a year now we've been filming these shows, and now we got the cameramen kind of paying back the flim flam a little bit. And it's all in fun. It makes the day go by quick, and really it's what it's all about, just having fun.
Oh yeah, there it is. That's the big one. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, fight it.
Oh,
Get it. Oh. Oh, this one's got some shoulders on it. Big boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get the gaff. Get the gaff, get the gaff, get the gaff. Well, we knew Captain Al was going to save the day like always. He put a little life into us, and we started reeling, a little less flim flam, a little more catching. But even in this wind, he got us on him. Wasn't much, but we had a killer time. Oh yeah, on the board. Thank you, Captain. And got my bait back. Uh-oh, trophy fish.
I think he'll keep.
Oh, we got a big one.
He ain't gonna keep.
He ain't gonna keep. We got a big one.
Got one on.
Hardeman's got a big one. Uh-oh, he's got some shoulders.
Yeah, he might be.
Uh-oh.
Booger.
Wow. 2 parts to the slam already.
Yeah, last time we went out on the Chaz, they picked us up at the boat ramp, which is a nice trip too, but you don't really get the full effect unless you get to stay here. And Jeff's had this camp here for at least 25 years, it seems like, and I've been coming out here about 5 or 6, 4 or 5, something like that.
There he goes, right there. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Peeled shrimp
Bill
does it.
Shrimp does it. Got some shoulders to him. Monster.
Double
Double.
drum.
Windy day, it was a tough time all day. Wasn't catching much. Now we're back here. Captain Al's got us on a nice little honey hole. Lost count of how many of these little black drum we've caught. They're fun. Captain Al putting us on it even on a windy, crappy day. Get him, Hardeman. Hardeman, get the gaff. Get it, Hardeman.
Get the gap.
Hardeman.
Well, one of the things when you go out with my buddies, especially the 2 I'm with, you better drink your coffee and be on guard. It's from start to finish. I don't know who started it, but I know it got started, and Matt, of course, right in the middle of it.
Here, man, get the grippers.
Reel it up higher so you got more pressure
All right,
on
man.
the rod.
Here, get them out. Get them off. Here, get them off, dude, please. You got one on,
I got
John.
one on, man. I can't be helping you.
Here, get them off for me.
No, don't come over here doing that.
Catch fish.
Oh yeah, I still got my bait, bro.
It ain't all about you.
You gotta peel them, dude. That's what it was.
The peelers.
It's the peelers, dude. Why are you putting peels in me? That's what it was. It was the peels. There was shrimp in my drink. Saw shrimp in my hoodie, shrimp in my pocket. Hardeman had shrimp. Mike had, camera guys had shrimp. I mean, just a shrimp for all. That's all it was. Captain Alfred's been slaying them back there, and now he's finally giving us in, putting us in on the secret. Peel the shrimp. What Alfred says is what we do. Watch this. You know how these black drum are, he says. Sometimes they're picky. If they want it peeled, we give it to them peeled. You ready, Brownie boy?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh yeah, watch that. Right there in the honey hole. Showstopper. This one's got some shoulders. Ooh. You're gonna lose it. Oh yeah. Here, get it, dude, get it. Get it.
Is that the final one?
That's the final.
We're heading back?
Heading back.
Well, I may get the final one. Hold on. It's gonna take you 20 minutes to get it done. Today, at the end of the day, you got to see it again. Matt gets all happy, sticks the last fish of the day. First, I thought it was kind of tricky that the captain caught a bunch of fish and didn't tell us he was peeling the shrimp. So once he let us in on it, knowing we didn't have enough time to catch him, me, Matt, Hardeman, we all started catching fish and got kind of right there at the end. We were trying to wrap it up and see who would get the last fish.
Well, that was our last fish of the day. Even though we didn't keep any, we released them all. Mike, we're about to go back to the cabin and eat it up.
Something good.
Yeah.
So what's on the dinner plate for tonight?
We got some lobster.
Swordfish.
We got swordfish. What else we got?
Rib eyes.
We got steaks,
Master
rib eyes,
Purveyors.
Master Purveyors, yeah. We're gonna tear it up on the grill at Mr. Hardeman's.
No cigar. Right at the end, I get the bite. Nice drum. Caught them all day. Probably caught 15 drum. Had a great day. Oh yeah. That's him, bro.
That's him.
Who's got the last
That's the
one?
one.
Who's got the last one?
That's the one.
Who's your daddy, bro?
There he goes.
I can't give you the last one.
There he goes.
Look at
There
that.
you go.
Number 25 for the day.
Number 25. Oh yeah.
What'd y'all catch today?
Oh yeah. End of the evening, we're fishing and it's slow, and we're not leaving until one of those three catches one. So I called it finally, boom, mic drop, final one. And of course, the legend, Mr. One and Only Mike Mahoney, had to one-up me and get me right at the end. So he tried to pick up my mic and take it. What are you gonna do? Flim Flam at its best.
Last one of the day, huh?
Oh yeah,
Let's go eat.
let's do it.
I blew the lights out there on Matt right at the end. Stole his glory, as usual. Tonight we got something good planned, lobster tail. Kind of a different way. I've been eating it all my life, and I just learned a couple of years ago from a buddy of mine, Steve Cross, how to prepare that stuff really to make it the best. And hopefully we'll have a chance to show you. What do we got here, Matt?
End of the day, we got some Key West lobsters that we got, and we are going to clean them now and cook them a special way that our buddy Steve Cross taught us.
Now tell them a little bit about that. We were in Louisiana, right? There was what, 4 of us?
4 of us.
We're all from Florida, you know, we think we know the best way to cook lobster. And to be honest with you, most people are pretty lazy with it. They take the whole tail, they boil them, they steam them, whatever they do.
You get a lot of chewy in it.
Yeah, and we're gonna show you how to take the chewy out of it. It's absolutely the best way. Steve Cross came up with it. We all like the idea, and it's the only way we eat them now.
Do it now, yeah. We got enough for everybody.
Florida
I think.
tails, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what you want.
We actually got these.
Warm water tails. No, we're not putting any measurements on them. Matt already hustled them out of the keys. But what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna show you the inside of it. Most people just split it down the back. We're gonna cut all this stuff out. We're just gonna come around and cut it, keep the shell intact, really just to make it look better and to kind of even it up in portions. But all we do is, try not to cut yourself. Just go down the side of it. And you wanna cut all those little points off, both sides. Peel that away. We're gonna throw that away, and the meat should peel right out.
Yeah, end of the day, coming back last evening, we got lobster, we got steak. I mean, we've got it all. Special cooked with love, chilling with my buddies. You cannot beat this. We're about to eat well soon.
All right, what we're gonna show you the most important part, all the white dots. Same dots on the shell. We're gonna cut them out and we're gonna cut all this red out. And you would think that we're kind of wasting a little bit of meat, which really all the meat in a Florida tail that's chewy is all the stuff we're cutting off. Everything else is gonna be
Your prime meat.
Yep. So what you want to get away from is cut all of this off. So all that red, we're going to cut out of here. There's a little bit of waste, but it's well worth it. Next step, we got all the lobster meat here, cut in small pieces. One of the biggest problems, the lazy people throw the shell in, boil it, and then you gotta wrestle with a piece of meat. Won't be wrestling with anything. Cutting it up small pieces, we're getting closer, ready to go. Pull that open. All right, the last step, key ingredients, mayonnaise, maple syrup, garlic powder. As you see Matt putting butter on the inside of the shell, we're gonna run a little bit of this in the shell itself. I'm gonna put the mayonnaise with the lobster so it doesn't dry out, a little bit of seasoning. Florida lobster really doesn't need much, and we'll be ready to cook. You know, one thing I love about coming down here is we always eat real good. This place is old Florida. If you ever get a chance to come, you ought to come up here. It's not packed with all the condos yet. And if you get a chance to stay out here, get with my buddy, Captain Al Hammaker. He can guide you the right way to catch fish and possibly get you into one of these places on the water. Really nice place to come, peaceful. We've been sitting here for 20 minutes and nothing, we hadn't heard anything. You know, no boats going by, no cars, no trains, none of that. Great place and I love it.